We're receiving a transmission from the defense room, sir. Well, put it on, man! Sir, this is the defense room. There's a major problem down here. What is it? Well, you see, sir, we can't increase the shields. Why not? Because they just disappeared. As if they never existed. This means we're completely defenseless. This day keeps getting better and better. Round up what men and weapons you can. We'll hold out. Just... Yes, sir. Well, Doctor, what now? I don't know why you're looking at me. I'm not sure what I can do. I'm not sure if I can even stop them now. Not alone, anyway. I had a feeling this would happen, Doctor. Which is why I've called in reinforcements. You should be coming into the recall room now. What? Well, let's get down there. The more help, the better. What is this place? The TARDIS recall room. From here, any Time Lord summoned to Gallifrey can arrive and have their TARDIS stored here for safekeeping. So, who do you think's been summoned? I've no idea, but I can't wait to find out. He's coming in now. I hope this plan works, Lord President. So do I, Castellan, for all our lives. That's the TARDIS! Your TARDIS! So it is. I believe someone called for a doctor. Is it worth the waiting for if we live till 84? All we ever get is Gru. Well, every day we say our prayer. Will they change the bill of fare? Yes, thank you, when you're quite finished. I don't know what you mean. Oh, don't you? That's the 5th song you've sung since arriving in the recall room. Well, I can't let my lungs go to waste, can I? Got to keep them well exercised. Yes, can you keep them well exercised in another room? Gentlemen, gentlemen, now is not the time for petty bickering. There's always time for petty bickering. Not anymore. Gallifrey is under the greatest threat since I was a boy. Right now we need cool, level-headed thinking. I agree. Let's get settled, shall we? Right, I'm glad that's sorted. Now, if I can't be a massive pain. Oh, I'm sure you can. Cheers. Who's he? Well, isn't it obvious, Jess? I would have thought it was obvious. Yes, thank you, I just said that. I know. I just felt the need to voice my opinion. Well, nobody wants to hear your opinion. Oh, shut up. Both of you shut up. Let me get this straight. He is you. Precisely. But you can't meet yourself, surely. Doesn't that break all the laws of time or something? It does indeed, but in the gravest of circumstances, those rules can be broken. And anyway, when you travel around as much as we have, you're bound to run into yourself at some point. Exactly. Which incarnation are you, by the way? Oh, now that would be telling. Can we all just concentrate? Whichever incarnations each of you are, that can't help us now. What can help is to think about what the Vultures plan to do next. He's right, we can't just sit here. But what can we do? The Vultures haven't made a move yet. But neither have we. Who says the Vultures have to make the first move? Right, Doctor. I say we give the order for the guards to begin firing. Any passing ship is bound to get hit. It may not ground them, but it will at least throw a spanner in the works. An excellent idea. Get on it. I thought I would never have to deal with the Vultures in more than one incarnation. It seems I was wrong. Try dealing with them in more than one at the same time. You never finished explaining what these things are. Where do they come from? Ah yes, well, it's rather complicated, but the Vultures originated at the dawn of time itself. Because they, to put it colloquially, grew up with time, they developed a higher understanding of it, much greater than that of the Time Lords. That's how they were able to research deeper into it and develop their weapons, capable of removing things from existence altogether. The Time Lords realized these creatures were too dangerous, and so locked them away in the Quantum Arc. And so now they've broken out. Hang on, the dawn of time? So, nihil. Yes. It would appear Nihil was created with them, but the two didn't exactly get on like a house on fire. So, when you tricked Nihil into going back, he was devoured, you might say. Yeah, thanks for the morbid jokes. Something tells me we're being attacked. Oh, thank you. For a moment there I had no idea what was going on. They're sending a landing party down. Can you locate them on the scanners? Yes, they're... by the mask of Omega! What is it? The Death Zone. They've landed in the Death Zone. Are you sure? Positive. It looks as if they're making their way to the Dark Tower. Well, let's get down to the transport room. We can transport to the Dark Tower and head them off. That's just it. We can't. Their instruments seem to be jamming the transport. We'll have to transport down to the Death Zone itself. What could they want in the Dark Tower? The power of Rassilon himself isn't too shabby. Of course! They must be trying to harness the power and use it to destroy Gallifrey. Whoa, you've overloaded me with lore here. What's the Death Zone? A battleground, the most deadly of them all. Rassilon used the time scoop to send people there to fight to the death. I've been there 1 or 4 times before. Not the easiest of terrain to get around. We'll have to act quickly if we're going to stop them. You're not suggesting going into the Death Zone? Well, what else can we do? Come on, you. I'll need all the help I can get. What about me? You must stay here. It's too dangerous out there. I will go with you, doctors. If I stay here, I'm just as likely to get killed. The Vultures will attack the Citadel before too long. If we go in parties of 2, we can get to this Dark Tower in no time. Very well. The girl can go. But I want you staying here, Castellan. Lord President, if I may say so, I feel it is my duty to stop these things. Duty? What duty is it of yours? My father promised to advance the quantum arc. He broke that promise. I've often heard of the expression, the sins of the fathers will be visited upon the sons. I will right the wrongs my father made. All right then. If you feel it is your duty to do this, then I will not stop you. Thank you, Lord President. Well, if you're coming, come on. We need to transport down there. Good luck, all of you. You do Gallifrey a great service today. Go forth, and may the power of Rassilon be with you. Today, brothers, we will have our revenge. The first fleet has departed for the Dark Tower. We will follow shortly. But first, preparations must be made. What preparations, Commander? Oh, I have a surprise in store for the Doctor. Doubtless, he'll try and get through the Death Zone to reach us. And when he does, it'll hurt him more than it will me. Did you say this is a deadly battleground? Looks more like Wales. Believe me, well, your worst nightmares can come true here. Like Jess said, I think it's best if we split up into 2 parties. Jess and I will head towards the north side of the tower. You two take the west. Is that alright? Yes, Doctor, I think so. Come on, Doctor. I mean... oh, be quiet and get going. This is going to be dangerous, Jess. Guess that's why they call it the Death Zone. This is serious. Any number of killing machines can be waiting for us out there. We just need to keep our wits about us. What, like you in the market earlier? Yes, well, let's not dwell on that for the moment, shall we? Any sign of forces approaching the Citadel? Not yet, Lord President. All's quiet. How long it will remain that way is questionable. Why is it, whenever we're in danger, we always ask the one man who despises helping us the most to come to our aid? I don't know, sir. No, nor do I. What's going on? It's the Vultures, sir. They started to attack the Citadel. But you said you couldn't see anything on the scanner. I know, sir. Somehow they slipped under the radar. Where can they be headed? I don't know, sir, but I can hazard a good guess. Where? I've just received an alert from the patrol near the time scoop control room. Dear God. If they get their hands on the time scoop, the 4 of them out in the death zone will be in even more danger. We can't defend ourselves against these creatures. Maybe not, but we can damn well try. Oh dear, such a shame he had to die. Then again, no one will miss him. He didn't even have a name. You're ruthless, you know that. Just plain evil. Oh, you poor deluded fool. Don't you think we know that? Say what you like about our sadistic nature. You've got to admit, we don't leave behind a mess. There it is, the time scoop. With this under our control, the Doctor's going to get the fright of his life. How much further to the tower, Doctor? Not far. Another few miles or so. Oh, alright. How do you know the way? Well, the other Doctor told you. I've been here before. How much further to the tower? My feet are killing me. Not far. Another few miles or so. Another few miles? I don't think I'll be able to last. Well, do your best. I'm pretty sure we're headed in the right direction. Pretty sure. So, we're walking around in the middle of nowhere and aren't even sure if we're going the right way. Have a bit of faith in my navigation, Jess. What's in this sodding tower anyway? Inside the Dark Tower is the tomb of Rassilon. Over many years, a lot of Time Lords have tried to harness the power of Rassilon within the tomb to gain immortality. All failed, of course. So, the Vultures want to use the power to become immortal. Oh no, they're immortal already. No, their ultimate goal is something far more spectacular. Come on, we can't just sit around here waiting. Is the time scoop ready? Yes, Commander. Then activate it at once. We'll bring forth a few old faces to see the Doctor. I'm sure it'll be a nice get-together. Ah, this looks interesting. What is it, do you think? Oh, come on, Castellan, you've got a brain in that head of yours. If you used it once in a while, instead of asking inane questions, you might say something interesting. Sorry, Doctor. It looks like a ruin to me. Yes, most likely some sort of hideout that's been here a very long time. All rotted away. What was that? What? That noise, couldn't you hear it? I'll have you know my hearing is impeccable. I didn't hear anything. You were saying? Yes, well, nobody's perfect. Is it the Vultures? No, I know their weaponry. It completely obliterates anything it touches. No, this is much more primitive firepower, but no less deadly. Can we sneak past them? Possibly. From our recent experience, it seems that like all aggressive parties I come across, they can't shoot straight. However, I wouldn't like to throw this incarnation away on a gamble. Come out, Doctor! Sounds like they want you. Yes. Thank you for stating the obvious, Castellan. What are you going to do? Well, what else? Go out and have a chat. Raise your hands above your head. Sontarans, just when I was getting to enjoy myself. Raise your hands. I'd rather not. You see, I've got a rather bad sprain. You will raise your hands or die. Not a very convincing threat, seeing as you're most likely going to kill me anyway. I take it that's why the Vultures sent you. Not just us, Doctor. There are others as well. Are there? Well, we'll have to make a point of visiting them. You won't get the chance, Doctor. I want to have the honor of killing you myself. I wouldn't fire that gun here if I were you. You think me a coward, Doctor? I am a soldier of war. I am part of the mighty Sontaran battle fleet. Well, at the moment you're looking a bit worse for wear, I have to say. Is it safe to come out, Doctor? Yes, Castellan, the excitement's over. For now. Autons? What are they doing here? Could they have been left over from some other battle? Possibly. Seem quite lifeless now. You and your big mouth. Me and my big mouth. Run! What the hell activated them? There must be a tiny powerhouse of Nestine energy in each one. Not much, but enough to power them. So how do we shut them off? That's a very good question. What the hell happened there? Ah yes, environmental hazard of the death zone. Red lightning bolts. They can kill instantly. And they can kill anything. Yes. Ah, we'd best be on our way. I'm with you. Where are we now? Not sure. It hadn't considered of them not to include a map, wasn't it? Hang on, let me get my bearings. Doctor? Shh! I must have quiet. I could have sworn that statue was further back a minute ago. It's your imagination. Are you sure we found it? We're on the right track. Let's go. Well, come on. What is it, Doctor? That statue's moved. That's what I was trying to tell you. Are you going to move again? No? Why is it not moving? Because I'm looking at it. Keep looking, Castellan. And back away, slow. But remember, don't look away for a second. Can I blink? What do you think? Right, I think it's safe now. Looks like it doesn't want to move beyond those stones. That statue, it wasn't a... Yes, it was. But can't worry about that now. I can see the tower. Here we are, brothers. The tomb of Rassilon. In this room, we will find all the power we need to ruin this planet. We are ready, Commander. Excellent. Then let's begin. Oh no, not the Cybermen again. Calm down, Jess. I'll have a word with them.
You will come with us, Doctor.
We lie. I'm rather comfortable where I am, actually.
We have orders to destroy you if you do not comply.
Why do I get the feeling I'm going to be killed anyway? Give up, you pathetic bunch of tin men! Go home! I know you're only here because the Vultures brought you. You don't have to do what they order you to. Do you know what you're doing, Doctor? Of course.
Yes, Doctor. I agree. We do not have to bend to the will of another race.
That's the spirit.
Which is why we will kill you ourselves.
Doctor? Ah, it seems my diplomacy has failed. Well, I hoped I wouldn't have to do this. Run! Let me guess. Gold dust? Yes. Shame, really. I was saving that for a special occasion. How far to the tower? Not far. In fact... Here we are. It's a cave. Not just any cave. There are 3 ways into the tower. Through the main door, through the roof, or going underneath. That's where this cave comes in. Come on, mind where you step. Doctor, this is not my idea of fun. Is it as easy as just walking in? Should be. This place has lain untouched since I was last here. Ah! Good acoustics. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's stop these things. Stop. Look at the floor. There's a rather nasty booby trap waiting for you if you're not careful jumping across these tiles. You've got to step on them in the right order. But how do we know which is the right order? Oh, it's as easy as pie. The portal is ready. Soon we will bring this planet to its knees. You're too late, Doctor! Am I? What a shame. Too late for what? Your planet's destruction, Doctor. Oh. Well, I would have hoped for something slightly more original. Oh, it is, Doctor. It is. We plan to... Who are you? Isn't it obvious? I'm the Doctor. What? 2 doctors? Yes, who would have thought it? Now, you were saying? What? Ah, yes. The power of Rassilon is great indeed, Doctor. We have used our own energy to open a portal that will suck this planet back to our homeland. The dawn of time? You want to suck the planet back to the dawn of time? She is a smart one, Doctor. You'll want to keep her around. It'll never work. He's right. The power of Rassilon is incredibly powerful. Too powerful even for you. Too powerful for us. Castellan, is it? Castellan, we are gods. We were there in the beginning when there was nothing. We will be there at the end. Gallifrey, however, if the energy bombardment of going through the portal doesn't destroy it, then the explosion of Event 1 will. Event 1, the creation of the universe, and thusly time itself. A very insidious plan, Vulture Commander. I have to commend you for that. But there's one small problem. A problem, Doctor? What could that be? There are 3 Time Lords in this room. That's a lot of telepathic power. All those years spent alone, no one to guide you, left to your own devices. I think you'll find you haven't been given the correct training to resist telepathic influence. I think you'll find I'm right. Let's put the theory to the test, shall we? Ready? Ready and waiting. So am I. You can't possibly win, Doctor. We are gods. Well, I think it's time we kicked you off your throne.
So, you come to the Dark Tower seeking the power of Rassilon. Well, I am Rassilon, and you are about to find out why no one can possess power as mighty as my own.
No, this cannot be. You can't do this to us. No. What was that? We used our telepathic impulses to weaken the Vultures. They were overcome by Rassilon, sucked through their own portal. When we get back to the Citadel, we'll have to put a lock on them. That should keep them trapped there for the rest of eternity. And they won't be able to get back this time. No, as long as we hurry back. Hey, what's up with the Castellan? Caldril, are you alright? I don't think so, Doctor. That last impulse, it was too much. No, stay strong. We'll get you patched up back at the Citadel. No, too late. Might regenerate. Might not have enough time. We can't just stand here and let him die. There's not much we can do. Please, leave me here. I made up for my father's mistakes. To die in the tomb of Rassilon himself, it would be a privilege. All right. Thank you, Caldril. I'll let the President know what you did. Caldril? It seems he's gone. We can't waste any more time. We need to head back to the Citadel. Don't you feel sorry for him? Do you feel any remorse at all? Miss Hampton, when you've seen what these eyes have seen, this is nothing. We need to get back to the Citadel. Yes, I agree. Come on, we haven't got much time. So that's the gist of it, Lord President. I strongly suggest you put a lock on them. Don't want them getting out again, do we? Indeed. I'll get onto it right away. The transmite to the Dark Tower is online again, so I can head there immediately. Splendid. I think you'll find your stolen time scoop there as well. Good grief, I completely forgot. What? With all the excitement back there, I forgot that the Chendaki and Tarquin still, to all intents and purposes, no longer exist. Nor do our shields. Oh, you can rebuild those. They're not exactly a race of living, breathing creatures or a whole planet, are they? No, you are correct. We'd better travel back and reverse the process. Oh, no, you don't. I may have tolerated you back there, but I'm afraid to say, despite my usual calm demeanour, that I can't stand a moment in your presence any longer. You took the words right out of my mouth. Right. Goodbye then, Doctor. Same to you, Doctor. Lord President. Miss Hampton. Thank you, Doctor. Or at least one of you. Now what, Doctor? Go back and return the Chendaki and Tarquin? Yes. Come on, Jess. Time is of the essence. So let me get this straight. We're going back in time to reverse the effects of the Vulture's equipment. Yes, and be quick about it. Can we do that? Well, if we couldn't, we wouldn't be doing it, would we? Suppose not. No one around? Excellent. Now, where's the... Aha! Right, this is all very complicated. I wonder if... No, that's too obvious. Come on, Doctor, think. Of course! Now, if I reverse the polarity... Red lights, never good. Best get going. Ah! TARDIS. Jess. Doctor, what? You know, didn't anticipate there might be a booby trap in the room somewhere. We need to get you some help. Have you got a first aid kit? Oh, I don't think we'll need that. I think... Doctor? Doctor! No, Doctor, you can't be dead. Remember? There was that other you that helped us out. You were just changing to him. But he didn't actually say what version of you he was. And he didn't know me. Doctor? Oh, Doctor. No, Doctor. Doctor! Jess, you thought I was dead, didn't you? They're always doing that. But you said you'd been hit by something. Oh, that was nothing much. Would have killed anyone else. But not a Time Lord. Now, let's have a look at the databank, shall we? There you are. The Chendaki and Tarquin both definitely exist. Brilliant. So what now? Well, right now we better get off this ship before they find us. Can't mess up the time stream, can we? And then, I think a holiday is in order. After all that, I deserve 2 years' worth of holidays. Righto. We're moving! How? You didn't press the lever. Someone must be controlling the TARDIS again. Yes, and I think I can guess who. Ah, Lord President. I thought you might be behind this one. I summoned you to offer my congratulations, Doctor. The Chendaki and Tarquin are... Yes. I know that. If you've nothing else to tell me, we'll be on our way. Actually, Doctor, there is something. Oh? You have done Gallifrey a great service, Doctor. You have saved its entire civilization from destruction. Yes, it may take us time to rebuild, but we will. It is with great pleasure, Doctor, that I announce my abdication and offer you the mantle of President. Me? I don't know what to say. It's certainly a tempting offer, but I think I'll have to pass. Pass an opportunity like this? Why? Well, being President is a very big responsibility. Far too big for me to handle. And besides, it can't be much fun, can it? Not as much fun as travelling through time and space in a box, anyway. Precisely, Jess. Sorry, President, but you'll have to carry on a while longer. Lead the way, Jess. With pleasure. Do you think he's annoyed? Oh, of course he is. None of my concern, though. Where to next? I fancy a rest after all of this. Somewhere quiet and peaceful. Would home do? Yeah, but only for a little bit. Of course. Don't want things to be too relaxing, do you?